right now. It's a tense game between Young Miss and Tony Asar.
Take your time.
Tony Asar made some suspect moves as of late, but can he recover?
Let's see.
Or is Young Miss going to come for the kill?
Oh, man.
Oh, is he blind? Oh, damn.
When I say master, you say blaster. Master.
Blaster.
Master.
Blaster.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Get out of here.
She just sunned you, bruh.
Yep.
PJ's in the corner, he got the eyes. OBS is gonna hit record anytime.
We're good.
What up, everybody? It's the speech guy, Tony Asar, ASAR. You know I'm still rocking with my main man,
Earl Fies.
Earl, baby, how you been this week?
Hey, man, week has been pretty good. Got to do some, like, freelance work at Walmart.
Whoa.
That was pretty interesting. I see how much work they do and don't do over there.
Oh, spill the
just
deets.
just joking, a little shade. But it was dope. It was fun, man. It was fun. So that was good. And now I'm over here enjoying these tacos by Mos and Rav.
Oh, is that a bacon on that?
It's like bacon, eggs, potato, some cheese.
That's a
some
breakfast
cilantro.
taco?
It's breakfast taco. What you know about these?
That's a Noise Lab breakfast taco you can only find here at the Noise Lab.
How was your week?
Week's been pretty good, man. You know, finally got my kid for a whole week. Shout out to the ex-wife for allowing me to be a dad.
Okay.
In the government system.
So how's that going?
Going pretty good. You know, kicking the shits, hanging out, playing.
Has he
video
taught you how
games.
to tie your shoe?
No, but he taught me how the Red Ranger is very important to all Power Rangers.
Okay.
Yes, he has a great philosophy on that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you still don't know how to tie your shoe.
Well, that's what Velcros are for.
Okay.
You know, get with the times, people. What you do with tie your shoe? Wasting all that energy. I could tear an ACL doing that.
That's a fact. It's happened
Protect
before.
myself. But no, other than that, you know, week's been good. Just been, you know, out doing comedy and yap, because it ain't about that.
It's not about that show.
It's about who we got in the Noise Lab.
We got young. Oh, I don't want to say the name yet.
No, don't
I almost said
it.
it. But this woman right here, I don't know too much about. I'm willing to learn some more when we start this podcast. But I know that from what I've seen, very talented, very grounded in her work, from my perception. And I'm excited to learn some more about her, man.
Yeah, and for me personally, got to actually watch this young lady grow. From beat battles over at the Hip Kitty. Yeah. That's So, and Zanzibar. You got a little residency there, and just seeing all that she does, I'll allow her to say it herself. But without further ado, allow her to introduce herself. Tell the people what your name is.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Young Miss.
Hey.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. I appreciate you guys having me out.
No problem.
Appreciate you making the drive out here, on a Sunday,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Chill day.
Straight out of Riverside from the IE.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hi.
So just real quick, you just don't rap. Give the people a little backdrop to all the talents that come with Young Miss.
Okay. I like to do whatever I could get my hands on, really.
Ooh, DIY all the way.
Yeah, rap, sing, make beats. I like to promote, make flyers. I juggle sometimes.
DJ.
Tightrope. Yeah. DJ, promote, all of that. Whatever I could do, I try and do it, yeah. Just to try it out at least,
And what brought you to drive to want to go ahead and just stretch yourself to all these aspects?
I don't really like staying in one lane. If I just keep rapping, get tired of it after a while. I was like, let me try something new. And plus I like to learn. I like to learn different skills and have that knowledge on hand. So
What would you say that you're passionate about?
Music in general.
Music and just
creating
in general.
I believe it takes more than one aspect to get the whole picture together. Just doing one thing over and over it's not really gonna propel you forward.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, what was the first part of music that brought you? Was it singing or rapping or producing?
I've been singing forever, basically, since young.
In the church choir?
Church choir.
Oh, there we go.
Of course,
Okay.
church choir.
So
Yeah, you already know. And then as I got older, I started writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like poetry. But then, like, when I let people see it, they'd be like, oh, it sounds like a rap, you know? So then I was like, okay, I started getting into rap. I have brothers, they already were listening to rap music. But I was like, okay, let me, you know, get into it. And I realized that, you know, the poetry I was writing was rap. So I started doing that. Found beats, rap to the beat.
Okay. I was in a church choir for like a hot second.
Oh, and the
A
tenor,
hot
she was
second.
singing
But
tenor.
my worst trait was, outside of the singing, because I can't sing for shit. But the worst trait was I would fall asleep all the time.
Oh, yeah, I definitely was
During
that
church
kid.
or during rehearsal?
Everything.
Okay.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Everything. As soon as I sat down and we were under the roof of God, I
Right.
seemed to fall asleep. It was just bad for me.
It was too peaceful.
It was too peaceful. I felt so at home.
Right.
You know, so warm.
Yeah, I've been there.
You got notes over there?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Well, yeah, you know, just gotta, you know,
Prepared.
sometimes.
Be prepared.
Sometimes.
What up, scholars?
Exactly.
What am I, scholars? Oh, that's right. So when did you start performing out and really putting yourself out there as an
I would
artist?
say around 2012.
Okay.
My first show was supposed to be with Noah James.
Mhm.
He was throwing it at the Common Ground. There was a clothing line. I had known some of the creators, and they were telling me like, "Oh, what would you like to do?" I was like, "I want to do more shows." They were like, "Okay, we'll put you on this one." So it was right before the Noah James show, but Noah James was at that show performing too. So it's kind of like, oh, that works out. It was Noah James, Mickey Taylor, Il Camille. So my first show was a pretty good one. Yeah, that was around 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been in the game for a minute now. 2019. It's a hot 5 years. 5 years. They're doing
Damn,
right?
nigga.
No, 7.
That
I
was
can't do
hella
math.
I mean, I started recording 2005, 2006. So it's
Graduating year. What's your year?
high school.
Yeah.
2007.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 2006. You not
Okay,
not too
okay.
far.
Right there,
not too
right
far
there, yeah.
apart. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a minute since I've been, you know, in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah. I had a, it is Women's Appreciation or Women's History Month / Women's Appreciation Month, and I'd like to ask, a lot of the women artists that come on our podcast, what are some of the things that, well, just give me one thing that is a difficulty that you overcome being a woman in this industry, if there is any, if you feel there is any. I'm sure there is.
First thing that came to mind, so I'll go with it, is as a female DJ, in the IE even, trying to get into the club scene. It's really, you gotta elbow your way in there because they don't really care. They don't care.
Yeah.
They want their time, especially when it's a multi-format, multi-DJ format. It was difficult for me to try and gain that respect from the other DJs. Like, oh, okay, she cool, let's put her on. That was difficult for me to navigate as a female.
Okay.
Other than that, it's been love. I've used being a female to my advantage. Actually, I'm the only girl on the bill. Like, let me show you that I belong to be here. As a femc, but as an artist and entertainer. So.
And that's why you hit him with the rapping and the singing?
Yeah. Plus I like to switch things up. So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
With so many hyphens to what you do, how do you find the time and energy to make sure you're giving it all 100%?
Time and energy. Yeah, that's. I've been trying to find the balance with both of those. I do a lot. I like to schedule what I'm gonna do. Energy. I don't sleep that much during the week. But, I do have a full-time job, work overtime. After work, I go to school. After school, then I work on my passion, which is this music.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, so that leaves a little bit of time for sleep, but I'm getting used to it, I guess. And then I always think of Quincy Jones. And he never really slept. He went after what he wanted to do.
100%.
Still to this day.
100%.
He's still going, even with his health deteriorating. He's a monster. So I always think about him when I'm like, all right, might not sleep that much, but,
Sleep's overrated anyways.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Who needs sleep? Who needs good health?
Yeah. YOLO.
No, but so living like that, you must accumulate stress. How do you go about dealing with stress or protecting your mental health?
That's something I work on as well. Like I said, it's really balanced. Like along with everything I'm trying to do, I make time for what makes me happy, whether it be the people I enjoy hanging with or what I enjoy doing. But I try and tie everything that I do into that. You know, like I enjoy what I do for work. So even though it's work, I try and have fun there. School, I remind myself that, you know, I'm passionate about knowledge. So like everything that I do, I try and find happiness in it. That way it's not like only have this much time for happiness. You know, it's just sporadically through my life and what I do.
You say you're passionate about knowledge. So do you, because I'm trying this, but it's hard. But do you set aside a time a day to specifically learn something? Or do you find yourself learning things throughout the day and jotting that shit down? Or what do you mean by your passion for knowledge? I know some people who have passion for knowledge and literally try to set aside some time of the day to like research a word or research a term or research a history, a date. You know, this time today, 200 years ago, what happened? That type of stuff. Do you do that, or you just soak it in game?
I guess it'll be sporadically, you know. If I am curious about something, I'll look it up, you know, and I'll keep that going. Even with school, I'm learning about different things. So, of course, that's the basis to learn a lot. But in daily life, it's just whatever I want to know. Google got all the answers, you know. And I feel like it's important to have wisdom, especially like with me, you know, with the younger generation coming up, I want to be able to have the answers for them to make, you know, it easier for them coming up. Yeah, appreciate that.
That's a spliff, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you can't do a Dutch. We do a spliff. Either way.
Still
Thank you for going light on the tobacco, though. I feel it's light.
He was thinking about you, PJ.
I really was. I saw the suggestions in the suggestions box, and I was like, let's implement these.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, see, when it comes to learning, like yesterday, the last couple of days, I've been trying to sit back and reflect at the end of the day, like, what did I learn today through, like, my life experiences. Like, yesterday I learned that you got to format a hard drive before you just use it.
Okay.
So I lost some footage. Damn. And then today I learned that not everybody knows how to put a toilet paper roll on a toilet paper, or no, put the toilet paper on the toilet paper roll.
Okay.
It's like a skill I got to teach some people how to do. You know,
it's a mean step.
It's a step.
It's a step.
It's an important one.
It's an important step because I can't wipe my, you know.
Yeah.
I want to get graphic here, but you know.
It makes it convenient for you.
Exactly. It's there for a reason. Let's put the roll on there. But
right.
no, it's in the bathtub. Why? Why?
Not everybody.
I have no, you know. You know what goes on here, PJ. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I'm just like reaching. I'm just trying to reach. You know.
So, what type of events do you promote?
I have an event on Mondays we do. It's at Crazy Girls Gentlemen's Club. Okay. You know, we have artists come in there. Different hip-hop events at different venues, really. I have a Wednesday night at a venue called Area 51 in Vernon. I try and change it up every Wednesday. Like, I've had producers out one week.
Okay.
This Wednesday, we got Noah James. He's coming out to show some love. Try and bring out up-and-coming artists I like to headline. We do artist competitions. Just different hip hop, you know, singers, R&B, whichever, all under the umbrella of hip hop, basically. But if a rock band wants to come out, by all means, come out and show what you got.
And how would artists reach you to possibly get booked for that?
I book a lot of artists through social media, of course, Instagram and Facebook. Just send me a DM, and I'll send you what shows I have. I usually try and have at least 2 to 3 shows a week, so artists can choose, you know, what date they're available, and go from there.
And PJ just freaked out over here when you said
Crazy Girls.
This is a coincidence of this Monday thing, because like, are you promoting the one that's coming up Monday, like tomorrow?
Every Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like the homies in the house, like right here,
Ariane.
they're performing there tomorrow. Like
Okay.
Ariane, they're performing there tomorrow. So, like,
Okay.
it's good. Like, oh, what?
Yeah.
So we be in the building.
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
probably see you tomorrow. It's the first time I roll with them over there.
Okay.
So I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Crazy Girls every Monday, May Mondays. Hit me up.
Yeah,
Get you on stage,
for sure. For sure. Yeah, I gotta roll through. I've been hearing some crazy things about Crazy Girls
Oh,
on
yeah.
Mondays. So
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
I definitely say come with some close friends, you know. Turn up, get you a drink, chill.
Okay.
420 friendly.
Word?
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Inside?
Yep, inside.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I can't ask no more questions on
You
this.
can't, right? I'm trying not to ask you more questions.
Yeah.
But
talk
I got
after this.
so
Yeah,
many.
I'll give y'all the details on it.
Count some green or get in between.
Both.
150s. You guys. Okay, I'm
Okay.
Friday.
So when you're putting on events, you know, and you know there are young, you know, showrunners, show producers out there. What's some advice you could give to them to say these are some common errors that you could look for to make sure you catch them, so you don't have a bad show, you know?
I think keeping artists on your bill updated about all the details about the show. If they show up, they didn't bring a flash drive, you know, it's not your fault. You let them know you need a flash drive or your music might not work.
Yeah.
So just being transparent about what they need to do in order for everybody to have a successful show. I think that's most important, because when something slips, it's like, all right, now you got to fix that.
Yeah,
And, you know, you don't really have time for that. You want everybody to be able to showcase their talent on time.
Don't push the show back,
Yeah, you want everything to be smooth. So I think that's most important when throwing the show. Don't just pull up, you know, like like
somebody
give
come with a
details.
CD.
Yeah, tell them what time to pull up and how to come when they, you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And being transparent about, you know, what's going on with the show. You know, so I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
And I just want to throw this out there real quick. So you hoop?
He's been waiting. I knew he was
Back in
waiting.
my younger days. yeah. Back in my younger days, I played ball. I need to get out there more now.
You think you can bust Tony's ass?
Oh, man. Might be cool.
Just
be playing defense like that. I ain't got no worries. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If you go on our Instagram page and like scroll, I think I'm just only scroll up one time. You'll see a video of him holding the basketball. Just click that and judge for yourself if you can bust his ass.
Okay.
Tony's defense is on point though. Like he defense is
yeah?
going in.
Yeah, it's an old man defense, that elbow you in the jaw defense. Off the slide.
Step on your foot. Real
That step on the foot.
I can feel you elbow me in the job, bro. You getting it? If that's the case.
Well, let me know. Y'all should put a game together. I'll come out.
What was your best move to the hoop?
Best move?
Everybody got their move.
I know. I'm trying to see what y'all call it. I call it the Miss Connie because I was just showing.
The Miss Connie, she
Yeah,
dubbed
the
it.
Coach Connie. The Coach Connie.
Coach Connie.
I was
She
just
dubbed it.
showing the girls not too long ago. The
Okay.
team, my coach.
Okay.
You know, you dribble and then you go to the back,
Mm-hmm.
go back, power forward to the hoop. You know,
Mhm.
so the person guarding was like, "Oh, where'd they go?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Little spin move, half spin move, half drive. You know.
The half spin. The half
Yeah.
She was
spin.
like, I will set you up and then take
Oh,
you.
yeah. Now I gotta come with something else though. If we play, you already know.
We on the lookout.
Yeah,
See, my best move to the basket is just from the 3-point line.
okay.
Just, you know,
No, Earl do got.
I don't need to do all that. You know, just pass it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just get to the bucket. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's gonna Humphrey Bogart his way through that
I'm
thing.
getting in there.
Got you.
Speaking of coaching, because you're coaching the girls, and I want to get into this first game, Behind the Post, right?
Okay.
So Behind the Post is basically I go through our guest posts through social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I find certain context behind some of the things they have posted, right? So not too bad, right? I'm not gonna say anything crazy, but the first thing I want to ask about, what is this picture back in February 3rd, Coach Connie and the JV #squad,
Yeah.
#girls basketball, #Valve.
Valverde.
Valverde,
Yeah.
SD, hashtag BHM. So you are a coach of basketball. How long have you been coaching?
This is my first year coaching.
Okay.
So this
It's
is
my
right here.
first
This picture is your
season.
first.
Yeah, first year
Okay, so
coaching.
how's that going? How's it going so
Yes.
far?
Definitely interesting.
Yeah?
Definitely interesting. I always tell people it's like leading the horse to water, but they won't drink. You can tell them, like, put your hands up and do this, do that. But, like,
When the lights
really,
come on, they just...
yeah, really it's on the player to listen to
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I had to learn that. Like, you got to figure out how to get them to listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how has this coaching helped you in your life as far as your music or just you and your personality, mental health?
Patience.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of patience.
I'm sure that's like the number one
tell
thing.
somebody something repeatedly and they don't do it. You gotta you really have to find different ways, more interesting ways for them to want to learn the skills that you're trying to give them. So patience, yeah.
I feel that.
Time.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You ever try to bust those girls' ass on the court real quick?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I be swatting their stuff. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, the team you going against they're for sure gonna do it. They're younger than me, you know. They're gonna do it. So I'll let them know. I'll cross them up. All of that. Yeah. They gotta learn somehow. You know.
Yeah, that's tight though. That's tight that you're there, you know, doing something, giving back to the community.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, which is through
must.
sports. So that's really dope to see. And I thought about getting back into football coaching. Never really did it like I wanted to do it. But I'm gonna eventually do it. I picture myself doing it when I have gray hair and shit. And I'm old man. And
I feel it.
you know what I mean? I got time to settle there and really invest in it because
Right.
I want to win. I don't want to lose.
Yeah.
I'll be your assistant coach.
I don't know about that.
I just want to yell.
I gotta see you run a route first before.
I don't want to run around. I always want to yell.
You just want to yell?
Hey, you ain't doing shit right.
So you'll be sideline Tony over there.
You straight
I'll
up.
give you a cane and a jersey.
I'm like, what? You could have catched that? I would have caught that if I was you.
If he's yelling at y'all not doing right.
Oops.
Or you may be doing it right. He just might be drunk. Either way.
I might not know what I'm talking about. Just know you gonna be strong after.
All right. So next for Behind the Post. Let me make sure I get there. So I'm interested to see this logo right here. It's a logo. This looks like Young Mrs. logo, which I think is pretty dope.
Oh,
I'm asking this for personal reasons, selfish reasons. Who did the logo?
Who did the logo?
Yes, who did the logo?
Mimic God.
Mimic God, okay.
Did the art. For, that's my album.
for It's Complicated.
Yeah, It's Complicated. Mimic God. He
Or part one.
he just he was featured on All Deaf.
Okay.
They had the movie Us that came out, and they were showing different art, you know, painters and everything, different art from the movie. He was on there with Jordan Peele. It was pretty cool.
Wow, okay.
So he's doing pretty big things. Working with Patrick Cloud. I think he's from All Deaf too.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they have a clothing line. So I found him through some mutual friends. And his work is dope, so I was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, I saw the logo, and I was like, "That's a." Was it your idea with the street light and the?
Oh yeah, that's me. He just put it all
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I like the logo a lot. I just selfishly had to ask, you know.
Yeah.
We trying to get a logo up in here. We're trying to get our logo.
I can connect y'all, no problem.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you seen Us, the movie yet?
I'm going to see it today.
Okay.
After I leave here, I'm gonna head out and go support. Yeah.
Okay. I
I
was thinking about the same thing. I might do that today too.
Yeah. I like Get Out. So.
Yeah, Get Out was good. It was good, and of course it had a deeper meaning. I think that's what Jordan Peele is trying to do.
This one.
Yeah, right. He's trying to analyze and see if it's just as good.
Yeah.
All right. So the last for Behind the Post, Ladies Night. You performed live at Ladies Night at SCST. This was February 10th, 2016. I'm asking about a while ago, right? A while ago. I'm asking about this because again, it's Women's History Month, Women's Appreciation Month. What is the difficulty as a club, or not club promoter, but somebody who promotes shows and does events? How hard or difficult is it to get women together all to do an event together? Like I've tried before, and you know there was kind of beef between women and women. But you've done a ladies' night show before. I've seen that. I'm just again selfishly asking. I'm picking the brain of somebody who does these type of shows. Do you find it difficult to do that? Do you find like the women are in the scene out here are collectively together and willing to work together?
There is a sisterhood.
There is?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Of course. I don't really see beef that much. If anything, I see it with the male rappers.
Yeah.
You know, so.
More recent than.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah.
So, I don't really, I don't see that much. When I put on all female shows, I don't like to, call them that, but it is a platform for women to come out and do their thing. I know a lot of female artists, so it's kind of easier for me since I am a female. Like, hey, come out. I just threw one last Wednesday. It was more of a LGBT type of show. Okay. But it's a whole bunch of stud rappers and femme rappers who want to get out there, and they feel more welcome when it's a platform for them. So it's been pretty easy for me. I have one coming next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that whole myth of women can't get along in the community, I've heard. Not that anybody's saying it a lot. I just heard a couple things and the difficulty, but there is some things with the male rappers out here in the IE. That's a whole different story.
You gotta pick and choose who you can't book.
I think it's a competitive thing. I think everybody's just competitive. I think everybody wants to
have that top spot.
Yeah, and
but the IE is so big. It don't need to be just one person at the top spot.
It's so big, but we were talking about it the other day outside of Sugar Free and Hit Boy.
And the whole pie don't have much.
And Noah James, I give Noah James the work he's put in, but
and cocaine.
There just hasn't been. I don't know if it's the IE not coming together and lifting somebody up, or is it everybody goes to LA and tries to and not really cultivate something in the IE, because once you start to get some buzz, you just move right over to LA because it's right there.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is, but I think LA is so close that nobody's really trying to cultivate something out in the IE, and because nobody really comes out and supports outside the creatives.
But
people.
Don't that mean the creatives got to do a better job with reaching the people in their community?
100%. I just don't know if they're invested 100%. Or, I mean, it's a grind. I think there's certain people that are. But I say this only being fresh in the scene the last couple of years. I have not seen the growth and the fall of certain collectives or whatever the case may be. I don't
I've been here, yes.
Yeah, I missed a couple seasons.
I'm just going off of what I'm looking at now. And what I'm looking at now is a lot of fragmentation and people that are trying to work together. There's a lot of pockets of people working together, but go back to the That's Cool episode. I think there needs to be a collective consensus on whose role is what and how we're gonna lift somebody from a certain spot in the IE. It takes more than what we're doing now. I think what the IE is doing now. But that's a whole tangent.
I feel like
that's a good
we don't it doesn't necessarily have to be like, okay, let's all put our energy into this one person. I do think it helps. Radio Bass, he's not really in the category of underground hip hop, but he sort of still is. He came up from the IE, and I feel like he's doing well right now.
Audio Push, Audio Push from the IE. Come on, show.
So, I don't think it has to be like, oh, everybody has a role. Even because I always hear people complain like, oh, it's so cliquish, it's so this and that. But to me, if nobody else is gonna do anything, and these people are consistently putting on events, or doing this, then what's wrong with that? You know, if you want to make a change, then put yourself in the game. And a lot of people, they don't do that. And as far as LA goes, because I do a lot of shows in LA, every now and then I do a show in the IE because this is home. But it's easier in LA because you have more venue options.
That part.
Starting there. In the IE, all our venues are shutting down. Sevilla's shut down. Status shut down.
The Vibe got shut down.
The Vibe got shut down. So it's like, okay, where else can I go? I throw shows at Serious Cartoons and Records. I try and tell people about there. Go throw a show there. Like, do something in the community. If you're going to complain about it, especially.
That part.
So.
Stay home a little bit.
Yeah. It's a tricky thing. I think the more that we show up to, this is my theory, but the more that we show up to these board meetings and council meetings when it comes to these small cities like, Rialto, Laverne, San Bernardino, shit like that, and we make ourselves we ingratiate ourselves in the community much more, I think that those doors will open. Those venues might not shut down as much, or they understand the worth of what's growing there. You know, I think that's a thing that we discount a lot. We do it, and it's cracking. But the people around who don't understand it, don't care about
that's
that.
That's a really
existing.
good point, and I've never really thought of that. Like,
I think
the people at the board meetings, they're like, "Oh, it's nuisance," you know. We're building a community for the community.
These people are here. They could be doing any other thing and getting themselves in trouble, whatever. They're here, creating and being around other creatives.
Networking.
And you may not vibe with the music because you don't understand hip hop or whatever the case may be. But exactly. But it's necessary, and I think that's what we got to start putting out there to the people who have the power to shut shit down or to keep shit alive. They have to know, like, this is necessary. Like, what we're creating here is necessary. And I think that's a big piece that's missing.
Yeah, artists got to be more connected with their local government.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
You know, because
then that lessens the chances of the cops getting called on you.
Exactly.
Because then they'll be like, oh, this is so-and-so's event. They were at the meeting last week. They already told us they do
this is what's
type
going
of
on
shows.
here.
So,
exactly.
Give them a pass. Hey, that might be a gem right there. Go back, rewind.
Hey, I got my first go back.
There you go.
I told you. I got my first go back, rewind.
That's a real gem. We have to be, and to be an artist is to be like an activist to some extent, and within the community, because our art reflects the community we come from. Yeah.
We can't be ashamed of hip hop. Like, we can't be ashamed of the art we create. We have to we have to let it be known that it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's more than what they see and hear on their average.
Yeah. It's not just the radio. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm just like that, I don't make the radio music. And the radio music's not bad. I'm just saying. It's different types of hip hop.
Definitely.
But thank you for participating in Behind the Post.
Yeah,
cool. That was a good conversation that spawned off. So.
No, it was. And just to jump back to go for it, so your project is Complicated Part 1. You dropped it back October last year. Yep. What were some of the inspirations behind that, even though the title kind of hints at some relationship?
Yeah, definitely chronicles of a past relationship, everything that I was going through mentally at the time. Writing helped me through a lot of it, the good and the bad. Sometimes you happy, you want to write about it. So during that time, I was doing a lot of writing throughout that whole relationship, even when things started going south. There's a lot of writing being done. So I was able to put that all together, and the album is really the story of.
It does feel like that. I do like Put You On, Number, and Ride This Thing Out.
Okay.
Yeah, those are some bangers. When it came down to your features, how did you go about to like selecting who would be right for that concept?
Like for instance, I have Curtis on there. Yeah. Curtis is talented.
Yeah.
When you hear a banger, sometimes you think of the first person who comes to mind, and he really just hopped in my mind for that one.
Okay.
And we worked on. He was on my last album, so I wanted to continue doing that. Most of the time, I like to do that too. Like if I had you on the first one, I want to put you. I want you to appear
again
to keep going in the storyline of my music. Including him was also a way to keep it going from what we did the first time. We did a song called Judy. So,
Okay. I was, looking up Young Miss on the YouTube. Is there a concerted effort to not put too many visuals out as of late, or did I kind of miss it?
Oh no! I have so many ideas. For every song, there's an idea. I don't know. I just haven't put forth the effort to really do that. Like even I have a website. I haven't even dropped the website. I'm just I think I want everything to happen at the right time. And I know the album dropped in October, but I'm not in a rush. I'm still handing out CDs. Like it's still a consistent thing.
Building the demand. Building demand.
I want more people to hear it before I give them a visual, rather than just like, oh, here you go,
Okay.
So it's coming. There's plans. I already know who's shooting these videos. So it's just I'm being patient.
She know how to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm ready, they'll get something. Yeah.
Okay.
Want more people to know about it first, though.
All right, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Oh yeah.
Because visuals always add a different layer to the music.
True.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Got you.
And what's the song on the project that you would tell someone like this is the first one you need to listen to?
I would say Everything.
Okay.
It's track number 1. I really like the vibe of it. That's why I wanted to start the album off with it. Just get everybody in a positive mindset. Like let's enjoy this music. I also sing and rap on it, so I feel like they can see the variety of what I do.
Versatility.
Yeah, on the record. And then the rest of the album, I get more into like the slow R&B that I like to listen to.
So how many parts is the series? So did you just name it part 1 just for right now?
I have a part 2.
Okay.
Part 2 is basically done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
Okay.
It's just it's on ice right now. I like to have things ready, just so when time as time goes, I already have it. It's done. When the music I work on now will go towards the future. So just being prepared really. But part 2 is done. It's ready to go. It's a little longer than part 1, but not by too much.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trying to do like that was actually songs. Kendrick's part 1, The Heart part 1, Heart part 2. Those are actually just single songs. But how many parts are you continuing to?
It should only be 2.
I
think after this, because part 2 is the continuing the story, and then after that, that's the story of that relationship that I was in. Basically, there's really nothing. I don't want to go. I don't want to keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If anything, the next album will probably be something different, even if it's a continuation of my life. We'll stop. It's complicated at part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always have a question not always, but I had this question that popped in my head the other day. If you can perform at like American Idol, like those type of shows, what song would be your number 1 choice that you would perform to try to get on the show? And that doesn't have to be your song.
Yeah.
What song would you choose to perform to get on the show?
It would probably be something from the 60s, 70s, because Motown because those shows are really geared towards that sound. It's more pop, more even for the R&B, they want it to be something for the mass audience, I feel. Trying to think. I auditioned for a show. I can't even remember what it was. I've auditioned for Apollo. A couple different TV shows, but I kind of feel like I know what they're looking for, and it's not really what I'm interested in.
What do you think they're looking for? Because I know somebody who Scoop went and tried out for American Idol and got past the first two rounds before you even get to Simon Cowell and them. You go through 2 other tryouts, and when you got to the 3rd one, they were just like, "You seem really good, but just don't have the look."
Right.
Straight up told him that. Straight up told him that. Like you're just not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they had Ruben Studdard's big ass on there.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Ruben Studdard had the gospel voice, and that's what they wanted. Like,
Only Scoop though.
Yeah.
Got a voice on him.
Pipes,
Range.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you don't have the look, if you have the story, then you can make it to
that part.
You have to have all those
the layers.
different things.
Scoop have a sad story.
Right, exactly. A
Not
sad
the time.
story.
Now he does. He's married. He's married and he has kids. So.
Oh, he's got to Scoop, you just got to get out there and try again, man. You can do it.
He's too old now.
I am
never too old, bro. You hear what Sally was saying about this girl named Santa Gold? She's like she barely blew up like in her 40s or something, bro. But she's like huge right now. Like
that's true. That's true.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in TV. I tried out for like pilot shows that they're trying to do, where like it's competitors, but you're in the studio. Like who can make the best song? Like different shows like that. But American Idol, The Voice, I don't know. I don't want to go that route.
Yeah. PJ, you talking about the old face looking lady? Wasn't there an older
Susan
Boyle?
I've heard of Santa Gold.
Susan Boyle.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I heard of Santa Gold. I feel like she was coming up back with
She used to be son of
MIA.
Jay-Z. Yeah.
When Paper Planes.
Oh, she was signed to
popping.
Jay-Z before you tried out for the show? Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, she's on a show?
Oh, Senegal? No.
Oh, I was like,
oh.
that's
I'm
not
just saying
fair.
In general, like someone that blows up in the older age, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Never too late.
Oh, I was talking about Susan. I thought you were talking about Susan
Oh,
Boyle.
she was older, but
Susan Boyle.
She blew up though. She blew up.
Yeah, she could sing, but if it wasn't for the face, I'm not gonna try. I'm just
No,
saying.
that's the only reason she.
Yeah,
blew up.
see?
If she wasn't that ugly.
I wasn't gonna just go
No,
there.
no.
That.
If she wasn't that ugly, with a voice of an angel, she wouldn't have popped up.
Right.
If she had moderate looks with a voice of an angel, no.
Nah.
It wouldn't have passed.
Nah. It was either one, two. It's
face
either
did it.
either side of the
Her face
spectrum.
did it. God bless the ugly.
Yeah. Susan Boyle, come on the show.
But you said something earlier about how you were able to provide a platform for, LGBTQ artists. Or what, do you feel there's enough platforms out there right now? Or is that something that's still lacking in hip hop?
In hip hop, definitely not enough platforms. In LA, I have seen different platforms pop up. I see a lot of, well, not even a lot. There's different club events. You have certain gay bars here and there, but there's nothing really. There's not that much. I wouldn't say. Like the show I did last week, it was really a lot of networking going on, and I like that because we should be able to build our network and see what else we could build together. And there's not really a platform for artists, LGBT artists. Like you might see one or two or one booked at a show, but even like the male acts, they don't feel too comfortable going to these shows, these hip hop shows, or they might not even put it out there how, their lifestyle. So having a platform for them to come out, be comfortable, bring a date, without it being too much for them. Like, I think that's important for them to have, for us to have.
How do we encourage more people to want to create platforms like that? Because I feel like if more people did have more platforms, then it'll open up discussions and more pathways. Because, I don't know, I would agree hip-hop still isn't on board with the whole community, but it does have to change into some aspect.
Yeah. I would say reach out to an artist who represents the community. Even if you're doing a hip-hop show. A hip-hop male rapper who's in the community, invite him out. Open up your platform, the people who come out to your platform to something different that they might like. I got homeboys, they see, they be like, oh, snap, like, he's dope. It's no hate. Go network, and that's how it should be. Just because somebody might like men doesn't mean they want you. It's not like that.
It's very arrogant to think that.
Yeah, exactly. It's really not like that. We're all people. We have our own lives, and we're all trying to get out here and make it. So I really think like walls should be pulled down. And even if we take these different communities and we all put them together, that's even more power, for us to build something for each other rather than just being segregated in these different areas. Let's bring it together.
I feel that.
I like that. Wise words.
Yeah.
Wise words from Young Nix. That 2007 graduating class right there.
7.
She been woke.
If it was 2013, it would have been something different.
Some age on there.
But you got to twerk. That's what you got to do.
Twerk for the power.
Exactly. Twerk for the power. Do all the challenges on Instagram.
They're just a little lost.
All right, so you want to get into the second game.
Okay.
The second game is Would You Rather. Okay. All right, so I'll give you 2 different options. You'll tell me which song you would rather do and how you would construct the song. All right, so these are all choices featuring you. Or you're the song, and these are your features, right?
Okay.
So the first choice, it's Young Miss featuring Remy Ma and Fat Joe, or Young Miss featuring Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. Which would you rather pick, and how would you construct the song?
Oh, man.
I know, that's some good choices.
Right, I can't have both. Can we do a separate record?
Remy Ma and Fat Joe have made hits, and Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj together have made hits.
I mean,
Which one would you rather be featured with?
Nicki and Lil Wayne.
Nicki and Lil Wayne? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Do something for the summer. Like, do something ratchet. You know how YG had Big Bank? Nicki Minaj was on Big Bank?
Yeah.
Something like that. Something for the radio. I'll probably sing on it. They rap on it.
Okay.
Yeah, do it like that.
So you'll sing the hooks, give them each a verse, Lil Wayne and Nicki a verse?
Yeah, I do the hooks. I do the first verse.
Okay.
They can get the features.
Okay.
That'd be cool, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Something swaggy for the summer.
All right, so second for Would You Rather.
Mm-hmm.
Young Miss featuring Tiana Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Produced by Kanye, of course, because she good music.
Yeah.
Or Young Miss featuring Janelle Monáe. Produced by Pharrell.
My joint not like it's making me mad. Tiana Taylor. Kanye.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
I
enjoyed her album.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah. It had a lot of good moments. I didn't enjoy it as much because I know she didn't enjoy it.
Why you say that?
Because she said she didn't enjoy it.
Did she?
Yeah. She. There was a verse. There was like 2 verses that got cut off on a couple of songs. There was a lot of switching. Like she didn't hear the album that came out. She didn't hear that version before it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye did some kind of shady stuff. He was like, edit. He was mixing that album on the flight to the listening party, and then I know she didn't enjoy it as much as she wanted to. There's stuff that was missing from the album that she wanted to be on the album. So
okay,
but
I still think it's a great project.
It had a lot of. It still was good though.
When it came out, I played it out for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so you going Tiana Taylor?
Oh yeah,
produced by Kanye.
And I like Kanye's ear.
Mm-hmm.
That bounce. You know, that's something different, that loop over and over.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it still works.
Yeah.
I would definitely go that route.
So how you constructing the song? Are you going to give Kanye a verse? Is this going to be you and Tiana Taylor rocking? Who's
Kanye on the beat and the ad-libs. Because if I ask for a verse, it's probably going to be more money. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, just hit some ad-libs so they know, oh, that's Ye, right? I'll probably do a verse, do the hook, Tiana Taylor on the guest verse. Then we do a bridge together. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last for Would You Rather. Young Miss featuring Tina Turner and Freddie Gibbs. Or Young Miss featuring Gladys Knight and Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Which one would you choose?
I think I'm gonna go with Gladys and Nipsey Hussle.
That sounds G as fuck.
Yeah, I put Gladys on the hook.
Okay.
I'll probably rap on that one. Yeah, rap on that one.
Okay.
Do the first verse, Nipsey on second. And I'll do a third.
Okay.
Gladys on the hooks.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Pimps too, or no, just Gladys.
Just Gladys. Just Gladys. She did the Pimps too.
She went the whole ensemble.
The whole ensemble.
Right,
nah,
I need
just
them
Gladys.
on the ad-libs.
Yeah, Gladys Knight and Nipsey will be fire.
That would be hard.
That would be fire.
Something for the city.
With Young Miss, you know, on a couple
I
verses.
might do some ooh yeahs in there too.
Okay. Ooh yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for participating in Would You Rather.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
So going forward, how else do you? What else do you perform? What else are you attend? What else? Oh, man,
I don't know.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Fucking.
Ooh yeah.
No. It's like, how else are you gonna push your music forward? Like, but I had another way. I don't want to say it's so basic. Like, it was another way I was gonna say.
Okay. It's okay to be basic sometimes.
I'm gonna be basic. How you gonna push your music forward for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the year.
Like, what do you got planned?
Yeah, I mean, we got some videos coming.
Okay, there we go. What can the people expect to see from you for the rest of 2019?
Okay.
Damn, there we go.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Videos. Now that you got it. But even still, I'm in no rush to do that. If anything, I like to maybe do something for the 1 year anniversary of the the album.
Okay,
but I still want to push it. I've been making connections personally and pushing the album that way rather than social media because that's free to do.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
like
a fact.
social media, most of the time you gotta put some ads to even, you know. So I'll meet people, he'll hit a CD or whatever way. But Yeah, I'll definitely drop some more to promote the album. If not by the 1 year mark, a little earlier. I'm on the show. I'm doing a lot of shows. That's really my bread and butter right now.
Okay.
I want to get back into the beats. I have a lot of artists asking me for beats. It's just I don't know. I'd rather upgrade my software, computer, everything. Because I'm tired of using the same thing over and over. Like I need something new to, get those creative juices flowing.
Right? I feel you on that. I bought some new drawers the other day. I wanted to go out and run.
Right.
Right.
Excited. Yeah.
Right? Like,
exactly.
New underwear feels great.
Yeah, same old. You get tired of it.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
I want to create more music, but it probably won't be released for a minute. But I know I need to put more out. I just been focusing on the business aspect of the industry right now. So maybe more music soon.
Okay.
Freestyles or something. I don't freestyle. But more.
Hey, you put out, we consume. That's all you know. You put out, we consume. Whatever you put out, we consume. Just know whatever it is.
It will be the clip.
It's never too much, I don't think. So, definitely looking forward to that.
And you got a campaign right now to try and get your song played on the radio.
Right now?
Oh, I thought I saw that on 93.5.
Yeah, I've been played on K-Day a couple of times. My song "Good Timing." I just leave that on my profile because they have the song. Okay. So enough people call, like maybe they'll play it again. But 2Max, you guys know 2Max? He had a show on 93.5 hologram radio. Okay. So they would play my song every time it came on.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
How'd it feel to listen to the radio and hear your song?
It felt great.
I feel like I would have jumped out my skin. Like,
it was really unreal. Like wow, this is really happening. I would love to have that happen again. Maybe with some new music in the future. It was great to tell people tune in and like it's actually happening.
Right.
So they
hear the DJ saying next coming up on the ones and twos straight out of KDLA. I suck at this, but anyways.
You got the gist of it.
Yeah, just the gist of it.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
That's tight. That's tight. That's really dope. That's really dope. What fear have you overcome to get to where you are today?
Fear. I would say I'm a really anxious person, I feel. Even performing, it makes me nervous, makes, my heart's beating. So I kind of started performing so much so I could try and get over that. And I still feel that anxiety. But I think the fact that I've done it so much is really like me getting over it. Like, even if I'm scared to do it, go and do it.
Yeah, exactly. You understand it's not that bad.
Yeah. So I just putting myself out there in front of people. Like it's a challenge, but I enjoy it. Like it's a balance.
I feel that. Yeah, I think that's one thing that one of those things we don't really admit because we are such motivated people that there's fears that we have. Like some people. I know some of the greatest performers they're scared of the camera, but they know the greater good. They know that they're dope at what they're doing, so they can get over that fear. Yeah. And so I just was wondering, if there's any fears, and that's a big one, anxiety on stage, because probably people don't know that. I seen your footage of you performing 2016 at it's on your YouTube.
Roxy?
Yeah, at the Roxy. And you wouldn't think that you have anxiety when you're watching you perform. Okay. You know what I mean? Because you're on stage and you in pocket, you commanding the audience and everything. Right, yeah. But people have to know that, like, I'm just as I'm scared as hell on here. But I understand I'm dope at what I'm doing. And I understand that there's a greater good to this. So that fear is irrelevant.
Even being here is a new experience. But you have to hop out there and try new things, regardless of how you feeling about it.
Yeah.
Because it could be something great. It could lead to something for all of us, you know? So why not?
Why not?
Did we live up to expectations?
Oh, yeah, this is great. We chilling.
Did we do it?
We chilling, yeah. This is cool.
I can like myself today now,
There you go. Happy Sunday.
You got that third game over there?
You know I
Oh,
do.
the third and last one. Are you ready over there?
Yeah, I'm ready. I give up on that.
This
I don't know what I did.
is it a lighter thing? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's like I lit it and I tried to get it going, and it's just like, nope, son. There's a hole somewhere now. Yeah.
Okay.
It needed all of our energy.
Yeah,
You know,
for real.
with that intenseness, we just focused over there.
Exactly. It needed all of our energy into it.
But this next game is brought to you by Cuzzo Clothing. You know, no one's got your back like Cuzzo. Welcome to the family. And it's called School 'em, where we go ahead and ask our contestants 3 questions based on hip-hop and everything surrounding it. If you get all 3 right, you are the valedictorian.
Bam, 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 bam.
If not,
The
it
pressure.
means nothing. It just means that you've been
Schooled.
Yeah, so that's a lot of pressure.
young
Yeah.
miss. Are
Yes.
you ready to play?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
First question. This Autogoon is a 2-time Academy Award nominee. Is it A, Timberland, B, RZA, C, Pharrell, or D,
Hans Zimmerman.
You say Autogoon?
Autogoon.
Like a producer term.
It is an alias for one of the producers. There's a
See, I don't know the answers either. I'm getting schooled just as much as everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 2-time
Academy Award.
Award nominee.
Jinx, you owe me a gold.
And what's the? Can you go through the answers one more time?
Yes.
Timberland.
It would be A, Timberland,
Uh-huh.
B, RZA, C, Pharrell, or D,
Hans Zimmerman.
Ooh, I know this one. I think so.
That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Can I work it out in my head? Okay, because RZA does movies.
They all do.
I'm gonna go with. Ooh, I want to say Pharrell because he be having those soundtracks.
Is
That's
that
your
your
final
final
answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Ding,
Ding, ding.
One for one.
Oh my
One for
God.
one.
Pharrell has been nominated for Academy Award
Both for his song "Happy," which was featured
Yeah,
on this
I saw a
festival,
meaning in my mind. Yeah, there we go.
as well as being a
producer on the movie Hidden Figures.
Wow,
Wow, did not
Okay.
know that.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
right.
Did not know
He's
that.
out here being a vampire and everything.
Shout out to
Forever young.
Shout out to Pharrell. All right.
Pharrell, come on the show. Yeah.
Come on, show Pharrell.
All right, question number 2.
Okay.
What was the name of Jay-Z's first shoes? Was it A, Hove with Converse, B, the Rockefeller Air Max with Nike, C, the Carters with Puma, or D, the S Dots with
Reebok. Jay-Z came in the game. He made his own lane. Had a whole shoe and
Well, I
thing.
feel like that's a trick question. In my head, I was saying the S. Dot Carters. Then you said the S. Dots, and then you said the Carters. The Carters by who again?
Puma.
Puma. Or the S. Dots by Reebok. I'm gonna go with the S. Dots.
Is
that your final answer?
Yeah, that's the final answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Yes.
The S Dots were part of the Carter collection,
Okay,
which was
okay.
Reebok.
Got it.
Ooh.
That was
Gotta hit the
sick.
Millie Rock on it real quick.
Hey.
All right. So
The
2 for 2.
Okay. Y'all
Wow,
know
I
where
need
you go, might be.
valedictorian.
She really do go to school.
Right. Yo, she about that knowledge game.
Told you.
All right, No Way Out is the debut album of which 90s artist? Is it A, Puff Daddy, B, DJ Quick, C, Redman, or D,
Little Kim. This is the album debut.
You said it.
Ooh.
Read the question again.
Yes. No Way Out is the album debut of which 90s artist? A. Puff Daddy, B. DJ Quick, C. Redman, or D. Lil' Kim. They're all 90s artists. Hey!
Man, this is horrible because I don't.
What you gonna do?
I remember covers. Not the words on the covers.
What you gonna do?
Hey.
What you gonna do?
I know this is probably gonna be wrong.
It's all right. Put it out there.
No Way Out.
You could be right.
Cause I feel like Lil' Kim would have named her something more like
Yeah, like
raunchy,
like vagina juice.
like all the way out.
All the way out. All the way out.
Full spread.
I think it's between Puff Daddy or Redman.
We're gonna need an answer.
I'm gonna say Puff Daddy. I don't know.
Is that your final
Yeah. It's
answer?
final answer. Come on with it.
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding.
yeah.
Hey, there we have it, young Mrs. Valedictorian
Yeah.
for our game.
There we go.
School them.
Yep.
That's like 5 dance moves
Yeah,
in
for
one
real,
right
same,
there. You
yep.
saw that Cat
Yep.
Daddy, then that Millie
Yeah.
Rock. They hit the wave. It was a
Yep,
bunch
hit
of
the
shit.
Quan.
Hey, so you got valedictorian, man. That's dope.
Valedictorian.
That's dope.
And
That's
once
dope.
again, shout out to Cuzzo Clothing, family first. No one's got your back like Cuzzo.
Nobody.
Hey. Okay.
So, overall, how's 2019 different from 2018 so far?
2019, 2018. Trying to do more pushing
More than what
myself.
you already do?
Yeah, I mean, 2018 I was doing a lot. 2019, I guess I'm just being consistent and being productive. You know, even more than I was last year. So even though I might be doing different things, I'm still being consistent. So.
And you don't ever feel overwhelmed? Like,
All the time. All the time. Yeah, there's times where I'm like, man, I'm doing a lot. And everybody around me consistently, they tell me, like, oh, you're doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still my support system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, they'll tell me, make sure you go home, take a nap.
hmm.
Because you got class. They already know my schedule.
Mhm.
So having them check on me and make sure I'm taking care of myself, drinking water. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't like drinking water. So
You could skip that, ironically. That's weird.
yeah.
We're drinking water?
Sometimes I would go a whole day without drinking water. Just been drinking, like, Gatorade or, like,
Yeah.
other, like, coffee.
Y'all need to hydrate
Yeah, I
yourselves.
know, I know.
Y'all need hydration.
I know that's a problem I've had for forever.
Yeah?
I don't, because
Yeah.
it tastes like rocks to me. Like
Whoa, what water are you drinking? You drinking
That
tap?
doesn't-
That sounds
I
like
mean-
tap.
no, every type of water tastes like minerals and like
Filter it.
even
It tastes like...
it tastes better after I've just like played basketball.
Oh,
And
so-
it's like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I need it, or like I'm gonna pass out.
Okay,
You know, but like
okay.
every day I'm like,
Just drinking a glass of water just to be doing it next to the... while you're watching
yeah,
television.
like for nah. If I'm sick, then I'm drinking a whole bunch of water because I know it's
Yeah.
gonna clean out my system.
Mm.
I'll probably be less sick if I drink it. I know.
Mm.
I
Well,
know.
that
I need some
Concepts.
flavor with my liquid. That's
Yeah,
all.
for real.
I need some
For real.
flavor.
Yeah.
So you can put a Mentos in your mouth and drink water while you suck
there
on the
you go.
Mentos.
Oh, see?
Jolly Rancher,
That's
same
another
thing.
gem,
Jolly
love,
Rancher,
yeah.
drink the water, suck on the Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
Or just cut the little lime and the cucumber. You know, they
Yeah,
do
I was doing
things.
that for a minute. A little
But then
lemon
it
in the
became a
water.
hassle. You know, like,
Yeah, it's like, I try. Yeah, I do
That part.
water.
That part.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot the point. What was the question?
I don't know. We're shooting the shit now.
Okay, shit.
Shooting the
But,
shit.
Yeah.
And my field goal percentage is way better than y'all's.
Fuck out
Shoot
of
the
here.
shit.
Hell no. Shootout.
No,
Shootout.
He said, she said, no. No. LeBron, no. All right.
yeah.
Can you shoot? You a shooter?
Cool,
You
yeah.
a shooter?
Yeah, I got the technique
He really wants to play you 1-on-1. That's why he keeps asking. He wants to test
Because
everybody to the IE.
We're really trying to get this thing together where we get all the collectors, all the artists that we had on. Cause literally, I almost found out almost everybody balls that comes on here. So this should be some type of game or something.
Definitely.
LAIE, and we should do our own all-star shit. We could do like 3-point, a little mini skills challenge. And then the game where Tony beats everybody. You know, I like that game, but we don't have to play.
Everybody versus you. That sounds cool.
Yeah, Tony beats everybody. That's the.
Okay. We're going to be there all day. We're going to be there all day.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Like, I wasn't warmed up. I got stretched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a team player. I can shoot.
Right.
I got the, put my hand in the basket when I shoot. But, I hit you with that assist real quick.
Same here. I'm an assist person. I got you with that assist. You go ahead and run to that basket.
Yeah, I like rebounds, too.
I'm
like
pulling
to
from
jump.
half court because I believe.
Oh, man. This nigga's belief is all off the Richter scale right now.
Well, I'll pass it to you from baseline.
I got you. Throw it by the jump.
You got one of those a game with me on my team. You take one. You better make that one.
I'm always step up.
Nah. Antoine Walker over there.
I'm whoever's jersey I'm wearing that day.
Ben Wallace.
Wow.
Is that high Ben Wallace where you just pass it out on the court?
Either one. None of them can shoot.
That either. I see you got the Lakers lanyard on.
No, see, that's an accident.
Oh, okay.
That's not me. I got this because I keep...
You won't accidentally see me with no Redskins giant. You won't accidentally see me with no team that I ain't fucking with around my neck. It's just don't happen.
Real quick, let me explain this. Because people see this on my IG and be like, what? You're like, fuck them. No. I just lose my key a lot. And then I found this. Okay. And so I was like,
might as well.
I gotta. Hey, I haven't lost my key yet because I keep it around my neck.
There you go, lucky Lakers.
All right, I lied. I stole this because it's too clean for me to find.
The story.
I kind of stole this motherfucker.
More to
I was
like,
I want people to think.
I knocked somebody out for this.
No, I wouldn't fight for the Lakers shit, but I kept.
Oh, see,
I wouldn't.
I'm a Lakers
I'm a Kobe fan off the rip.
Hold on. You stole a Lakers lanyard?
Because
that's even worse.
Yeah, I was.
You just come across it. There's a whole selection you could have picked from. There's probably like a black.
No, well, I don't know. It was just right there. I just grabbed it and took it off the shit. it was like boom. And I was like, I need to stop losing my house key.
Yep, there you go.
Cause like, man, when I'm locked out the house, that fucking sucks.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right. Damn. So that's the history of this lanyard.
Well, yeah,
we'll burn
go
it.
Lakers over here.
I'm irresponsible.
We'll burn it.
They got a game today, later on.
Do they?
Yep. I don't know who they playing, but it really doesn't matter.
Does it? Yeah.
It doesn't.
It hasn't mattered
right
since
now
LeBron got hurt.
Yeah, exactly. That part.
You mean Lonzo? Since Lonzo got hurt.
Lonzo is severing ties with his daddy, so he got a whole.
Got nothing to do with basketball.
It got everything to do with his
game.
If
I'm down 1.5 million, I won't feel good.
That part. And according to,
all right.
According to the daddy, Lonzo's everything because his dad. So we'll see. We'll see if that's true or not. We'll see if Lonzo can play without his dad.
On the next season of Ball in the Family.
On the next season of Ballers in the Family.
I couldn't do Ball in the Family without 1.5 million signing contract. I'm sorry. You owe me something, man.
I feel that.
No, because he took the
That's interesting. I'm going to look that up. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Zoe's one of my favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
He work on his shot, but
that shot's horrendous.
But he is a great team player, and his court vision is like phenomenal.
Yeah, steals, rebounds.
Is it phenomenal?
No, it is. No, it is.
I don't know about phenomenal.
Before he's even up the court, he sees the whole floor.
Yeah, the ball's there before you get there because he knows you're gonna be there.
Yeah, all he gotta do is turn his head, and he know where that ball.
He don't even gotta turn it; he just bloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Come on, watch.
It really is.
You gotta watch. Y'all sleeping on Zoe.
No, I give him his credit.
That's what Laker fans do. They congregate together and start talking. Lonzo the best.
Fuck out.
Ingram the next Durant.
No, never said that.
He
Never
was
said
pretty
that.
good. He needs to learn how to pass the ball. But
No,
was
he
good.
need to learn how to do a push-up.
Eat some Snickers, my nigga. Catch a break.
For real. No, Zoe is good. I like to give Il Smart a lot of shit because she loves him or whatever. But no, he's good.
Okay.
He's good, decent.
Yeah.
Too bad they're gonna trade him. Oh,
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
That'd be
He's
a
gone.
good trade.
He's gone. He's
That'd
gone.
be a
They're gonna
good
trade. They're gonna trade him for a bucket of chicken. He's gone.
Is it gonna be him and Kuzma or one or the other? I don't see him
I can see
keeping
that.
both. I don't know. I just don't see him keeping both right now.
I can tell you this.
Hmm.
Our fans don't care about the Lakers.
Oh.
See, I wanted
And
to
what
say
team you like? Man?
None.
Okay,
I like
we need a
Cali.
shitty ass Cowboy fan.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. I can.
Okay.
That's the only team.
I support
The most racist team in all NFL.
I have a friend who plays
Okay,
for
we're
the
not
Cowboys.
gonna do this. We're not.
I'm
Gonna
gonna make
do
it
this.
social.
You have a friend who plays for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
What's his
Tyler
name?
Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's from.
Yeah.
He went to SC and he's from out here.
With Rancho
Okay.
Verde, same high
Yeah.
school.
Tyron Smith. Yeah. Shout out to Tyron Smith.
Yep.
Shout out to him, man. Hey, come on the show. Support the show.
Yeah, but it's Raiders all day though.
All right, so it's been great. This has been great. Y'all about to be in Vegas. How you feel?
It's support regardless. Raiders,
Okay.
Lakers. That's like family teams, you know. Like
He hasn't said his team yet.
you pass it down. I like the Eagles too.
You see, he hasn't said his team yet.
J E T
Okay.
S Jets.
The whole song with it. Look.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about the team is they have a sequence song.
We fly high. Fuck what you mean?
We fly high. And there's a hand
We
signal
fly
too.
high.
Right, man. You come like you get a little book and it says all the song and
You gotta know it by by Medicap.
man.
All right, you got the last question for? You already asked that, or that's
No.
it?
No. We
Hey, look.
Let me take
No.
several steps back.
But I asked everyone on this show this year can't end before you do what, and it doesn't have to be music related.
So if you got some drawers that need to be organized,
Some J's that need cleaning.
if you got a girl you're supposed to slap,
Oh no, we don't do
if you
that.
got a family member you got to hit up that you ain't talked to in forever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
A garden to start.
Yeah.
A shed to build.
I would like to be more organized, even though I consider myself organized. I keep schedules.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to be more organized.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more organized you are, the more you could do,
Mm-hmm.
more productive you could be, and more money you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Even with a clean house, my apartment's clean. I feel like I can make some money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mind is more clear. I ain't got to step over nothing.
Exactly.
So I would like to. Yeah.
So what step? What? Give us one step you'll take to be more organized. I told my girlfriend the other day because she's like, I need to be more organized. And I'm like, you know what helps? Not throwing everything everywhere when you come into the room,
Facts.
and then trying to gather everything up when you're trying to
it's
find
time.
it.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
have a set plan when you walk in.
Yeah,
my watch
definitely.
goes here, my
Right,
keys go here, my
Yeah,
shirt
a
goes
set
here.
place.
You know,
That would definitely help.
yeah. I think that's what that
Yeah.
is that a
Yeah, I'll go with
step?
with that. Yeah,
okay.
put things in set places.
Have little
hooks and all of
hooks
that.
and
Yo.
tabs. You know,
That would
keys,
definitely help. I'll be losing
shirt.
my glasses, keys. I'll be like, man, what in the world?
I couldn't imagine. See, I don't have the whole glasses issue. I couldn't
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
because that's your set of eyes,
Right.
And so losing
Right.
that and trying to wake up
Yeah.
and find your eyes, like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's a whole nother. I would have to be organized.
Right.
Well, one day we will all wear glasses. So soon.
What you talking about?
I don't know. You lose your eye.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
eyesight.
be one of those. I'm gonna be one of those old men that have great vision.
Glasses suck.
Did that exist?
Yeah.
Exists.
Old man with great vision.
Exists.
Did you see Robert Kraft with glasses? He was able. Did you see him with glasses?
He saw everything but the DEA.
Exactly. Exactly. You see him? Come on, man.
Stan Lee didn't wear glasses. That one dude that owns Playboy didn't wear glasses.
Stan Lee.
Suddenly wore glasses.
Oh,
You wore regular
sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah.
I thought I saw him in some
Glasses,
regular glasses
Where?
too, though. Yeah, maybe I'm tripping.
I mean, I'm tripping.
I know sunglasses for sure, though. You're right.
Oh, you see that? You see that move right there?
Oh,
That's the shimmy.
the
I ain't got no name for it, so I just got called
okay,
the shimmy.
I got you.
It's the time.
Hit him with it.
This
What's up?
is the part where we
Uh-huh.
do this. Subscribe to Alt Black because my parents need to believe in my dreams.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can be a YouTube star and live my best life.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I need to prove my baby mama wrong.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can get a fully functioning hairline. Cause this shit's sad.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I'm gonna have to get a real job and I really suck in the work environment.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can buy tickets to Jill Scott's next concert, cause I'm trying to get to know what's up.